Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'll be discussing why commenting is important in Java. So really quickly, before the video starts, over 99% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're part of that 99%, please consider subscribing. It's completely free. And when you do subscribe, make sure to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. Anyway, let's get started. So basically, when you're writing a program in Java, or any language for that matter, it's easy to sometimes forget to add comments and to just focus on writing the code and only the code. But that's actually not good, because writing comments is almost as important as the code itself. And that's for a few different reasons. The first reason is that it improves readability. Most of the time when you're doing coding or programming, you're doing it as a team effort, or there's someone else who you're working with. If you write the code and it's difficult to understand, then it's not going to be easy for other people to understand what your code does. And the second thing is just for yourself. You can't remember every single thing you did. And so without comments, you forget why you did certain things. And it's going to be harder for you to debug and fix problems that may come up in the future, because every program has bugs and stuff like that. And when you know exactly what each part of the program does, that helps you to debug and fix issues quicker. So I have two different programs here. I have this window tester and this tester. Both of these are from some videos that I have. This one is from how to send an email with Java, and this is how to create a GUI window in Java. And you can see neither of them have any real comments except this one comment right here. But I'm going to show you how to add some comments to your programs and how they help. So as you can see, I have the public class window tester, and then I have this main method right here. It should maybe tell whoever's reading my code that this is the main method. And then inside the main method, I can say what this is going to do. I can say this is going to create a new view frame. And that's what's happening right here. So maybe I should actually move this right here. So at least the person reading my code knows what it's doing. And I can also say below, creates a GUI window. So now whoever's reading my code says, okay, this is the main method, and as this is running, it's going to create a new view frame, and that's going to create a GUI. And this is further explained by the fact that right here, I've created a class viewFrame extends JFrame, and JFrame is a class that helps you build GUIs. So here is the constructor. So maybe I can say this is a constructor, and this is set title. So I'm changing the title of the GUI, and right here I'm creating a new JPanel and setting the JPanel to be focusable. So I can say making a JPanel visible / in focus, and this is going to request focus in window. That's pretty explanatory just by the way the code is written. And this is a little bit unclear, so I'm going to say adding panel to JFrame and putting in the center. And so now we know that I'm adding the panel, which I defined right here. Maybe I should also say that creating new JFrame or JPanel. And so now it's clear. I'm creating a JPanel here. I'm making the JPanel visible in focus, and then I'm adding it to the JFrame. And this is putting it in the center of the JFrame. And we already know the JFrame is the GUI window from up here. So as you can see, just by reading through, these little comments already help us to figure out what's going on in the program. And now here I can say this will create red X button to close. So there's two other things here that may be confusing. This is centering the window on the screen, and this is sizing the elements on the JFrame. And set visible true is pretty obvious, but I can just say makes JFrame visible. And this line right here is, again, another example of something that may be a bit confusing, but it's easier to explain and just say makes the JFrame full screen. And just by reading that, you already know exactly what it does. And this right here changes background color of JPanel. And this is creating a new JLabel. So this is adding text to JPanel. And this is adding button to JPanel. So as you can see, this only took a few minutes to do, but if someone wanted to debug or look through my code, or even if I wanted to look through this code again in the future, I would know exactly what my thought process was, and that would help me to debug and fix any mistakes that I may have made. So these are just basic examples. It may take longer to do this in a bigger program, but then the idea is that you do it while you're writing the program, so it's not like you have to go through the entire thing and spend hours writing comments afterwards. And it doesn't have to be this detailed, you can even be less detailed than this. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.